So Dre, I'm just wondering, why is this the best time to be alive and get wealth?
Well, I think we right now we in a revolution. I like to call it the informational revolution. And never has there ever been a time where we have YouTube University, we have all these podcasts, and it's just I think now is the best time ever to be alive and get money because you can really become an expert. Whatever you're passionate about, you just gotta put the work in and the research. But the information is out there. There used to be a time where information wasn't so accessible, but that's not the case now. Information is there. It's just who really wants it. But I don't think there's ever been a time where you used to be a time where you had to go to the library to get information, right? You had to actually like do work, but now it's more so informational overload. So I always say you're doing two things when you researching, either entertaining yourself or you educating yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the best time to get wealthy if you educate yourself in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's also comes down to the stages of wealth. You know about the four stages of wealth?
I don't.
So the fourth stage is simply put, you have the hunter gathering era, you have the agrarian era, you have the industrial era, now you have, which is right now, information era. So hunter gathering era, and to sum it up, was just when land wasn't valuable. Chiefs would be in the same town, the same colony or village as everybody else. Water wasn't different, hotter or colder. Wasn't no better hospital. School system wasn't different. Everybody was together, and when food got scarce or if it was terrible weather, it would just move and just go somewhere else. But then you had the era after that was the agrarian era where agriculture became valuable, and you know this was the era where people actually became wealthy, right? So this is the era where you had your classes of poor and rich, meaning agriculture became a product. So that's a whole conversation between money and currency. But that's another day.
Mm-hmm.
After that era, we have the industrial era, and that's when people like Henry Ford didn't need agricultural land to build their wealth, right? They could go to like a rocky place like Detroit and create the whole automobile empire.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually the era where